neutral. All right, let me have some time with it. We'll get it started.
Have fun. I just put those struts on a couple days ago.
Oh, did you get long travels?
Yes.
You're gonna notice a world of difference with that.
I know you guys come, when it comes to long travels, you guys come highly recommended.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
I tried to call a couple places locally. Get the hell out of here. We're not too full of that.
No, most shops won't do anything lifted or lowered. Working up. That'll be all right. It's a cool car. Smart man has a belly blanket on it. So this thing, when I lift the car, I'm 3 degrees toe in on lift, so I'm going to make some adjustments to the bump steer. I already did a baseline on it, made a couple adjustments to get it squared up, and now I'm going to try and make things better. This rack is already lowered in the chassis, so we're going to need to lower our tie rod ends to match, and we have plenty of room to do that. I think we'll be able to get it pretty solid for as far as the setup on this. If that's coolant or brake fluid. It's probably brake fluid. He's running a trunk mounted cooling system. All of his cooling lines go into his trunk. Hold all that weight in the back over top of your tires. Very cool setup. Small block Ford. Turbo 400. I bet this thing scoots. See, those guys look like 7/8. Grab those. So I went the wrong way. I need to go the other way. Let's do that again. My bump steer went to over 4 degrees when I added some shim to it, so I'm going to take some out. And we'll see what that does. Alright, let's set our toe back to where it needs to go and try it again. Alright, let's see what our improvement is. Hello? Hello? I don't have any homes for sale. Have a nice day. Block. Ooh, I like that. That's 2/10 of a degree to out. I went negative and out went positive, so you would be steering to the left a little. Got my racks off centered. Let me pull the rack boots off and check where my steering arms are, because that will probably solve that problem. Let me get some glasses. Can't see snipes. 2/10. I might even be able to make that better. So these long travel struts on these knuckles, I'm starting at -1 degree camber at the starting line, and then lift he's really on it. It goes a 3-degree sweep to 2 degrees positive. So I'm going to try and do my camber at -1 degree with these knuckles. These are probably the 03 knuckles. One way to change that would be to drop our lower control arm mounting points in the chassis. It would change the angle of the lower control arm to be sweeping through more of an outer ring or an upper ring. Because as the lower control arm sweeps, it's dropping down and pulling the knuckle in. So if the lower control arm inner points were mounted lower, it would actually sweep out and then come back in. Just because it would be at a different arc. That's something to consider. Let's get our cambers matched up and get our casters locked in. Nylocks are engaged. Let's change our camber with our strut to knuckle connection. That guy's not going to come out of there. Oh, yes, he is. Still don't want to come out. I'm gonna win. Promise you. Told you I'd win. That puts my camber pretty darn close. I'll grind out the knuckle and make the bolt fit. Grinder, safety glasses, I need to get some tools. LS? Small block forward, dog.
Ooh, he kept it. He kept it.
I know, right? Small block forward with a TH400.
What size charger?
And a big old fella up front.
Well, John, I got hats out there. I got beach towels this week. Come out and take a look.
Beach towels on the Snap-on truck?
Yeah, man.
Won't even be able to afford to go to the beach if I buy those.
You don't see beach nowhere.
Come take a look, man.
Let's recall. Coming along, I got your toe in on turns down to a 0.2 degree.
Oh wow, okay, so you gotta get that. I wasn't expecting you to get it that close.
-1.3, -1 camber. That's pretty close. I need to increase my caster on the driver's side. Do that with lower control arm adjustments. And I can bring that camber in on the driver's side and increase my caster. So we'll start with that.
You guys did my buddy's car. It was a green,
The green convertible?
Fox body. That was a Fox body drag car. A green Scotty Lovell.
Oh, Scotty. Yeah, the Medusa.
Yeah.
Is that the Medusa car?
Yes.
Yep. How do you like it?
Oh, I love it. Perfect. That's why I'm here.
Good. Good.
You guys are highly recommended. After he got his done, I mean, he drove with 2 fingers.
Yeah, he was driving it that weekend, like right after I aligned it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Anybody that has anything like this, I always recommend Rich.
Oh, dude, but it's all over the internet. If you put ball barrels on, you guys can hear it. Yes. Yeah, it's anybody. It's pretty fucking bad. That's the boat. Yeah, it's Cincinnati. I want a small block Ford. I want a small block Ford. The bullshit, man. It's tough. It's tough to say.
It's possible.
Like that. The LS platform, there was a lot of standby stuff.
So, I'm sure it's too tough to good news. Yeah, probably.
Ooh, that's looking better. Let's re-comp and re-sweep. Reset our toes. On this side. So as I make improvements to this system, we're also learning what our best setup is. I set up a new edged green Mustang Medusa a couple weeks ago. It's a very similar setup to this. And I'm going with a full negative degree camber. I'm going to try and match my caster between 5 and 5.5 degrees of caster. The more caster, the better on a drag car. And I want my toe to be just a skosh positive. I've got my bump steer kit adjusted. I'm within 0.2 of a degree for the better part of the first lift, so I'm real happy with that. So let me dial in this last caster setting and I will be done with this alignment. These race car alignments are not quick, they're not cheap, and they're worth every penny. These usually take 4 to 5 hours to set up, especially on the first time, getting everything squared away. After that, it's really just maintenance upkeep, making sure things are right, or possibly making adjustments and changing things to make improvements. I'll be really interested to see what this gentleman thinks of his car, and I've already heard that the green car, the Medusa car, he said he could drive it with 2 fingers. He was very pleased with the alignment that we put together for his car. And we're going to be making changes to it to make it better. That's what you do. So I'm actually going to raise my caster on this side now because I was able to obtain almost 5.5 degrees on the driver's side. I'm going to see if I can get 5.5 on this side as well. Slippery, watch your step. Well, getting straight.
Well, there you go. All done, wrapped up, ready to rock and roll. As Rich mentioned in this video, this is not a quick process. Typical alignment on, you know, say just generally whatever, something like that. Usually you're in and out in less than an hour. Race car alignments are more like suspension setups than just alignments. Because there's so many different things we can work on. And the really annoying part is, annoying and also interesting, is that every single car is different. You can have one Fox and you can have another Fox, both similar platforms, but if they have different parts, the answer is not the same on each one. So this really does take somebody who truly actually understands how this stuff works and pays attention to it. Now, this is not rocket science. This is basic geometry and understanding how physics work and how certain things function and how changing this will change that. But there isn't anything where we could say, you know, this 1993 Mustang needs to be set up this way and every single 1993 Mustang needs to be set up that way, because parts are different. Every car is different, whether or not it's off by a half a degree or a degree or whatever the case may be. If you're using a different type tire, there's all kinds of different things. So, you know, there's a lot to this. That's basically a half-day process, seeing what you saw there with that Mustang. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. We very much appreciate you guys bringing your vehicles out to us for us to be able to get them dialed in, and it's really, really cool to get the feedback knowing that they're doing so well on the track. You know, that's what we do this stuff for, is to keep you guys safe and to get you going as fast as you possibly can. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and as always, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. Got a bunch of other stuff to get done in here. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.